Ben, interim head coach of MK Dons, must have been a very busy 24 hours for you.
Yeah, as expected, a bit of a whirlwind. It's the second time now in 7 months I've ended up doing it at separate clubs, obviously. So hopefully a little more prepared this time, but same as before, just a bit crazy. Obviously, football changes so quickly, and sad that obviously Scott and Carl lost their jobs because the manager gave me my opportunity in the game. So forever grateful for that, for sure. But just going to try and help the football club at this time.
How have you found it this morning, taking training and getting involved?
Yeah, well, you can see I'm sweating, so I've been chasing the lads around, trying to give a bit of energy. But no, it's been good. I've really enjoyed it. I mean, the lads are brilliant on the grass. We've had a good day. There's really good energy out there, really positive. So we look to take that into the game tomorrow.
Absolutely, and as a head coach, you must be looking out there thinking, we've got so many fantastic players here, some really, really talented individuals, and now it's just about bringing that out.
Yeah, I think obviously easier said than done because we've struggled a little bit of late, just trying to unlock the performances, make the players feel free enough to be able to perform at their best level is definitely the angle that I'm going to go at. Try and create a really good energy and environment around the place, and we'll see what it brings over the next few weeks.
And no better place to start than away at Aki on a Tuesday night, a tough game, but a great opportunity. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, look, when they came and played us earlier on in the season, they made it really, really difficult for us. Very aggressive. Like really connected as a team, so the boys will be aware of that. We've obviously changed a little bit since then, but it's a fresh start. We've got a couple of new ideas that we can try and give to the players to see if it can just freshen things up a little bit, and we're looking forward to it.
And ahead of an opportunity again back at home on Saturday, I'm sure you'll be looking forward to it. But yeah, a great chance to get some of your ideas in before playing at Stadium MK again.
Yeah, obviously Tuesday, Saturday, so not loads of time on the grass. We obviously had about an hour with them this morning, hour and 15 minutes to try and get a few ideas across. We'll look to go and get a result tomorrow, and then we move on to Thursday where we'll get back to work and really get the ideas into the guys. So quick turnaround, but the boys always enjoy playing games, so we'll just look for positive results.
It's been a frustrating period. There's no getting away from it, but I know how much you'll want to succeed in taking the team, and someone with a real affinity for the club as well. I think everybody wants Stadium MK to be rocking again, and everybody to be pulling in the same direction.
I think so. I think that's just the biggest thing we can look to do in this period of time, however long it lasts, is just get everybody pulling in the same direction, everybody feeling a little bit better, performances on the pitch to be at a level where everybody's proud and feels really connected to it. So that's the idea for sure, and I know the boys are going to go and attack that tomorrow.
Of course, we saw you wearing a Dons shirt, probably the last time that you and I properly spoke together. How much does MK Dons mean to you? Because obviously, you spent 18 months here previously as a player.
I love my time here. Really, really love my time. Unfortunately, my knee probably really started to fail at that point, and that should have. If I could hold on a bit longer, I would have stayed at the football club. But Russell had really started to build something. It started to move quite quickly, and in all honesty, probably just got away from me a little bit in terms of what I was able to give on the football pitch. But my time here was fantastic. The fans were great. Everybody in the building has been brilliant. And if we can just start to recreate a little bit of that feeling for the guys, I'll be really happy.
Joe mentioned it in his question there. There's so much talent in this squad. And I think everybody's kind of scratching their head as to why it's not clicked so far this season. Yeah,
it happens sometimes in football. We see it obviously at the top level. It does happen. Building squads and putting players together doesn't always just click immediately. But it's our job now just to try and find the solutions for the guys and provide them with a real feeling of connection and some clarity that when they go on the pitch they understand how they can hurt the opposition and how they can protect our goal together. It's our job now that we'll try to get those messages across as quick as possible.
One of the things that Scott Lindsay was saying to us in the last few weeks was that he kind of wants to take the pressure off everybody, and I think this kind of now feels like there's even less pressure on the team because you can go out and go to Arrington and try out your ideas with an hour or so on the training ground and just say, look, go out and play football. It's not reinventing the wheel, but you've got good players and all you need is performance.
Yeah, I think we're really, really going to focus on performance. I know, listen, we work in an industry where results matter so much. We're all aware of that. That's why we're in it. But going after the performances, like you say, with the talent that we have in the squad is for me the best way to approach it. It gives us like a measuring stick afterwards to know whether we've done well or not. If you perform well 10 times, I believe the results are going to follow. So that's what we're going to go after, and it will start tomorrow, hopefully.
sometimes when you see managers leave and the whole coaching staff goes, it can be massive disruption for the players, can't it? But to see 3 or 4 of you still familiar faces sticking around gives at least a level of continuity for the players as well.
I think so, yeah. We all had, like Scott included, have really good relationships with the players. So hopefully there's some fresh ideas, but there's some stuff that will carry over as well, and some familiar faces, and we'll just try to find a right blend to allow these boys to, like you say, take the pressure off, feel a little bit better, start to perform on the pitch, and hopefully we get results.
And one of those familiar faces who you might not know all too well, but we certainly do, Ian Watson, back in the fold as well.
Yeah. So we connected a few weeks ago, just completely separately, just about football, because people kept telling me that we'd get on really well. And then I got a phone call just asking if it'd be okay for him to come in, and I said absolutely, because everybody speaks so highly of him. And then working with him this morning on the grass is, like, you can see why. Yeah. He's amazing. I think he was brilliant, and Jamie Day was absolutely phenomenal for me today. And like, I've got enough humility to know that I don't have all the answers, and I'm going to lean so much on everybody around me, around a football club. So the support, I feel, has been amazing. I'm just really excited to see where it can go over the next few days.
And most crucially, the important questions that all the fans want to know: is it going to be suit? Is it going to be tracksuit? Is it semi-formal? And is it boss, gaffer?
No, it's Glads always. And can you imagine how much I get hammered if I wore anything other than a tracksuit tomorrow? So no, it would definitely be a tracksuit.